what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods.
What's up?
What's happening?
Happy New Year.
Yes, indeed. Happy New Year. I want to say, Akeem, my back, like my shoulder right here, is killing me.
I'm aware.
Yeah. And so I was like, can you do me a favor and just massage right here? It's that bad. And you did. You said it was cracking and everything.
It was cracking. It felt weird.
My right shoulder. But anyway, you were like, why didn't you ask Navy to do it? And I was like, because that is definitely a
harassment.
Potential, yes. And I was like, then he goes to HR like, Angela,
and now Angela's getting me
to
too.
give massages. So that's why. There's a lot of things that's inappropriate at work to ask somebody. You can't just ask somebody to give you a massage. I can ask you.
Yeah, because I don't work here technically.
Yeah, and plus, yeah.
I like the
But
boys.
anyway, it is a Wealth Wednesday, and so later on, we're actually going to take your calls live about the goals that you have financially this year. I have some.
Me too.
And really based on recent occurrences in my life. So we'll talk about that. But let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. I want to shine a light on somebody when we come back that has quietly gone through some things in her life, but she has bounced back. We'll tell you about it. It's Way Up.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yes, it is I, Angela Yee.
And me, Akeem Woods.
And it's time to shine a light. Today we want to shine a light on Big Boss Vet. Now, I love Big Boss Vet. She's done lip service before. And she just revealed that she privately had a battle with cancer. And she has emerged triumphant from that battle. She is a survivor. She went on social media to reveal she was cancer-free. She said, if you would have told me I'd be beating cancer ass in 2026, I wouldn't have believed you. We did it, y'all. And then she put up a video of herself walking down the hospital hallway, and she had on a pink hat and a pink t-shirt that said F cancer on the front of it. So also her Pretty Girls Walk, that's my song.
All the pretty girls walk like this.
Hey. So perfect. So shout out to you, Big Boss Vet, and congratulations. I can't even imagine how difficult that is. And, she was still on social media during the time of that happening, but sometimes you don't want to let people know what's going on.
Yeah, because then you get a lot of, you keep hearing about it all day and all day, yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to you, Big Boss Vet. Now, Jerry, who do you want to shine a light on?
Oh, my friend Damaris Hill, who just graduated from Rutgers University, New Brunswick.
Okay, all right. And tell us about why you guys are such good friends.
Oh, man, I've known this girl for 8 years. She's been there. We've been there for each other. 2025 was a very difficult year for her. Mm-hmm. She got her heart broken, and it was hard for her to get through school, so I want to tell her I'm proud of her for going through it and still pushing to the finish line. I'm so proud of her.
That's why we need good friends to lean on. And let me tell you something, that heartbreak will make you physically ill. So thank God
I know,
she
right?
made it through.
I'm telling you. And happy birthday to Angela Yee.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. Thank you.
That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. Call us up and let us know who you want to shine a light on. We can get that on for last word. And when we come back, we got your Yeetie and Little Dirk. Who knew that he spent 131 days in solitary confinement?
We about to find out.
Yes, we'll give you the details. It's Way Up.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because what we about to talk about.
All right, well, first let's talk about Lil Durk. He is in solitary confinement, and I did not know this, but he's been there for 131 days. And according to reports, it's over an Apple Watch. His attorneys filed a motion requesting a status hearing. They said he's been held without process in violation of federal regulations and potentially the 8th Amendment. So allegedly they said he was found in possession of that unauthorized Apple Watch, and he's confined to a very small jail cell, just large enough for a single bed, a toilet, and a sink. And it's also had quite a psychological effect on him.
Of course.
I don't think, and I felt like they had made laws against how long you could put somebody in solitary confinement. assignment.
It's inhumane.
Because
It's crazy.
So inhumane. So at first they said the placement had nothing to do with him being a celebrity, but months later they said that he posed a threat to the general public due to the high-profile nature of his case and potential rule violations. But they did say now the trial start date is going to be May 4th. It was supposed to be January 20th. We told you yesterday that time got pushed back.
May 4th is a while.
Yes, Little Dirk posted, crazy how you got to wait until it's dark out to see who really with you. And so I guess...
How he post that?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I think...
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. Diddy's employees are saying that they're not getting paid while he's behind bars. According to TMZ sources, his money is being managed by a business management firm called TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group, and they're keeping a close watch on what he spends. They said people, personnel, and attorneys are all being paid and no one is leaving. That's what one of Diddy's reps said. He controls his own finances. Everyone gets paid for their work once it's completed and confirmed after routine review. So I don't know if it means they're waiting to get paid, and I don't know how long this routine review is, but there are people who are saying that they're not getting paid.
Diddy's gonna stay in the news.
L.A. Reid, in the meantime, his sex assault trial goes to court next week. So he's accused of sexually assaulting record executive Drew Dixon when they worked at Arista in 2001. And according to reports, John Legend is going to appear as a witness as well. So she's one of the people also that's been talking about the music business and sexual assault. She also has accused Def Jam's Russell Simmons of rape and sued him for defamation. She was also a leading advocate for the Adult Survivors Act. That's when they allowed other alleged victims, including Diddy's accusers, that have sought convictions for crimes that would have otherwise been long past the statute of limitations. Remember, they had a period of time where they could go ahead and file those suits. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night, where we discuss what we did last night. I was catching up on some shows because, I've been traveling. By the way, my bags finally came last night because coming back from St. Croix, our bags did not make that connecting flight. And they did get dropped off last night around midnight. So I was up waiting for my bags.
Well, at least they got dropped off. That's good.
Listen, I'm not going to complain about anything because some of my other friends just got back last night and they had flights the same time I did. So I cannot complain. All right. Well, that is your Yeetie and About Last Night when we come back. Since we talked about Lil Durk, let's play him and J. Cole, All My Life. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Akeem Woods.
What it do?
About last night. What'd you do last night?
I went viral on Threads again.
Uh-oh, what were you talking about?
Because I had a date and he was really fine. I thought he was a cat. I posted I have this fine man coming over my house. I haven't seen him yet. I hope he's not a catfish. And it got like 6,000. It got almost 200,000 views because everyone's like invested in whether or not he's a catfish.
So wait, he just comes over your house? You don't feel weird about letting people that you haven't met yet come over?
No, that's something we do over on that's common amongst gays.
Okay, so really?
Yeah.
I do feel like if I haven't never seen you in person, I don't know if I want you to just know my address.
So
Have you ever had an incident?
That was the post.
Okay. Oh, you did a video update.
I did a video update.
And was he fine or was he a catfish?
No, he was real.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, he was real. But it was fun. He was cool. He's a construction worker, and I can't tell too much of his business. But
is there, you think, potential for this to go further?
No, he's only here on business.
Okay.
So he'd go back to
2026. Same old Akeem.
Listen, I'm gonna get wiped up eventually.
Same old Akeem, boy. We've been talking about this since I've known you.
Eventually, I'll find a man. It's just,
Man, I just can't imagine sending someone my address.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's a thing, like you said?
Because I think women are more in danger. Mm-hmm. Because, women are just... And don't come for me, but I'm just saying physically women are like more timid and weaker compared to men. Mm. But for men, it's just two men.
Can you fight?
No, of course I can't fight.
No.
Do you see this jacket? I'm wearing a rainbow jacket for the listeners. No. And a Jigglypuff hat. No, I can't fight.
So you don't set each other up where, you know how a lot of times guys will be like, a woman will come and then next thing you know, they get set up, the house gets robbed, something happens. Like, that doesn't happen?
Yeah, I mean, sure it does. It don't happen to me. I live in a studio apartment. What are they going to take? My rolling chair?
You'll still be upset.
I would be upset. I'm like, Angela, please buy me a new rolling chair.
All right. Well, last night, mine isn't as exciting as yours, but when I left work, y'all know, like dealing with my brother's passing, I actually had to go pick up his death certificates, which is something I didn't even know about. But when someone dies, do you know this?
I didn't know that either. When my mom passed, I didn't have to do that.
So in order for you to close out all their accounts, you have to have a death certificate, and each place has to like get a copy of it. Yeah. So we ordered 30 of them, so they just came in. So I went to pick them up because I'm in the process now of like trying to wrap up the business part of it, of like all the different accounts. I'm trying to figure out, return his car, shut down the credit card accounts, like all of those things. And so, but I feel like they should call it something else, because I think death certificate sounds terrible.
It does sound it sounds so permanent.
Yeah, like it's.
It is,
a
but it's
certificate to prove you died. They should call it something like the next chapter.
Something lighter and just that doesn't, because you're already dealing with
it sounds
the fact
awful.
that this person is
like, your death certificates have arrived. I hated it.
Yeah,
but anyway, when we come back, tell us a secret. 800-292-5150 is the number. Earlier, I was talking about things that are inappropriate at work to do. So maybe you have a secret about something that happened at work. Mm-hmm. But tell us a secret. 800-292-5150. It's a no judgment zone. You are anonymous. That's 800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret.
Tell us the tea.
Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Akeem Woods.
What it do?
What it do? And it's time for you guys to call us up. This is our first secrets of the new year.
I know. I'm so happy I'm here. It's my favorite segment.
And I was talking about workplace secrets earlier because I asked you to massage my right shoulder because it was in so much pain. And I was like, that's not appropriate for me to ask like one of these employees here. And so you did it though.
I did.
But you cannot at work ask somebody to give you a massage.
No.
And I actually had you do it with your elbow too.
I tried. I'm out here, ladies.
There's nothing, inappropriate about that. Okay, anyway, 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, tell us your secret.
Well, back in the day, I used to be a manager at a store or whatever the case may be. And I got involved with a lot of the female employees.
A lot of them.
A lot of them, to the point that I had to quit and get the hell up out of there before the higher-ups found out.
When you say a lot, like how many is a lot?
20 of them at least.
Oh my!
And you were sleeping with all of them?
Almost. Yeah.
Oh
like,
my God.
And a fight broke out in the front of the store because of me. After that, I quit and I started working at my other job full time.
How many people did you sleep with at that job?
Like 2 or 3.
Oh, you were a little trouble.
Oh my gosh! Now as a manager, that could be a lawsuit for your job.
I know.
That's what he told
That's why
me.
he quit.
So wait.
So I quit.
Wait. So were you the direct manager?
Yeah, I was the direct manager.
Dang. So when you slept with them, was you giving them like beneficial? Like you was like, hey, we slept in together. Let me clock in early type stuff, or what?
Nah, none of that. I had to let them know, like, listen, I can't give you preferential treatment. I told them that from the jump.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
okay. You
that'd
got
be
morals
good.
and
Good
stuff.
for you, because that
good.
couldn't be me. I'll be damned if I sleep with a manager and not get something out of it.
And so them girls was fighting over you.
Yeah, man.
Are you still out in the streets? Or you wiped up now?
Nah. I'm settled down, wiped up.
Okay.
2 kids.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
You was just had no willpower back then. Well, thank you for calling and sharing.
You're welcome.
Well, that was Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150, in case you couldn't get through. And since we're talking about workplace things, let's discuss Chris Redd has told his secret from when he was a cast member on SNL, and it has to do with him selling pills to some of his castmates.
Ooh, okay.
All right, it's Way Up.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods.
What it do?
What it do? Now, let's get into some of this Yee tea. So, Chris Redd from Saturday Night Live, formerly from SNL, he posted a video on his Instagram, and it was very emotional. He posted this yesterday, and he talked about selling pills to his SNL cast members while he was there. He also talked about his new woman and the issues that people have with who he's dating. Here's what he said.
I know a lot of people talk about me dating Kenan Thompson's ex-wife and how that came to be. While I was at the show, I had some pill issues. I was even selling some to some of my castmates. But it was really funny to me that, like, I would be around and people would talk about me and I would hear them, but wouldn't like help me. This lady was the only one to help me with my she helped me with my therapy journey, you know, and she told me things about her life that made me look at a lot of people involved in it differently. And in that time, we fell in love, and I felt bad from the start.
You know, that's interesting because imagine falling in love with your castmates. Ex. Like, and then the way that people were looking at him. And
well, I think because people love drama and tea. I think they wanted to run the narrative that she cheated or whatever, but this was after they were broken up and everything. So.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that, you know what else I was thinking about too? This is SNL. It's all comedy. Probably having an issue there, people are going to talk about you and make jokes. What do you think?
I mean, the environment is always going to be lighthearted.
That's kind of
comedy. It's cool that he was so candid. I've worked with Chris a few times. He's always been super nice to me. It's nice to see him candid and just speaking about, you know, openly about his
There
things.
were comedians leaving jokes in the comments.
Michael Che said, "This is the worst drug commercial ever."
Right. I wonder if Chris Rose could laugh at that.
He did laugh.
Yeah.
Because then Rosebud, who used to be a writer on the show, she commented, "You never offered me any drugs."
See, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
All right. Now, speaking of comedians, T.I., man, 50 Cent posted a video.
He is not a comedian.
Yeah, well, it said T.I. getting booed at Barely Comedy Show. And yes, that's me, Lavish Life, booing too. 50 Cent said, "Oh, I didn't know it was going like this, bro. Why he think he can do that ish?" Here is what that video that he commented on sounded like.
The man was fighting a Rico. I'm sorry, hey, white people, Young Thug is a rapper. He from Cleveland Avenue, and his name don't sound like much, you know what I'm saying? But he's held in high regard within the community. He's a national treasure, responsible for many Negro spirituals. You hear me?
Wow.
1, there's no laughter. 2, there's no joke. 3, what white people, T.I.? Your fan base ain't white. So who you why are you explaining who Young Thug is? Like they know, your fan base knows who Young Thug is.
So some people are saying that the sound was edited out and, you know, things like that.
Nah.
But, you know, 50 Cent also said, "Damn it, man, it look easy, but it's not easy at all."
It's not.
Yeah, it's for sure not easy.
It's the most disrespected art form. People, because everyone has a sense of humor, they all think they could do stand-up.
And T.I. has said that him and 50 are cool. He said, "I'm the only one who's not offended by his brass approach, and he's not offended by mine. So we play rough, but there's no issue. It's a mutual respect." He said that previously. And so maybe there is no issues between the two of them. But I will say that during our break, T.I. did put out his first ever stand-up special called Cheaper Than Therapy. It came out on Christmas Eve, and he had it available on his own website. That website is called tipaintfunny.com.
He's smart because people definitely typing that in.
And here's what was in that trailer.
Do you want to know how I met my beautiful, beloved, filthy rich wife? I hop fresh out the passenger side of my best friend's ride. Walk right up on and say, "Hey, baby, how about me and you get to doing some things?" You understand me? If it can happen to me, it can happen to you.
And that was filmed in Atlanta. They loved it.
I mean, it wasn't a joke. There was no comedy, but sure.
Okay, when we come back, Under the Radar, these are the stories that are going under the radar, but you need to know about them. We're going to talk about BBLs and breast implants and the new wave of what people are doing to get these parts.
Okay.
All right, but right now,
body.
T.I. and Rihanna, live your life.
At least
do that. Live your
at
life.
least he can rap.
If you want to do stand-up, do it. Live your
No,
life.
I don't condone that. Don't do stand-up. Just rap.
Check the news.
I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Akeem Woods.
What it do?
All right, now let's get into these stories that you gotta know about. Across the country, there are more patients who are turning to injectable fillers made from people who have passed away from, what do you call it, cadavers? Is that how you say it, cadavers? Cadavers? Okay.
Cadavers.
Look at me
Okay,
pronouncing
yeah.
things wrong like I'm on Let's Rap About It. Cadavers. So basically, what they're doing is they're getting this donated fat and they're going to lift, plump, and sculpt their bodies. So they're even doing BBLs and breast enhancements.
People do everything
with these cadavers.
except for go to the gym.
Yeah. But people are saying that, you know, they're excited about it. People have already had liposuction, and for BBL, fat is extracted from people through liposuction and then re-injected. But if you don't have enough to suck out, then this is a good option. This is a great horror movie idea. That's all I was thinking about the whole time I was telling the story. Imagine that, right? You go and you get an injection in your body from a dead body.
And then you start turning into a whole different person.
Baby. Hold on, let me start writing right now.
Stephen King, give us our money.
Okay, Stephen Queen, let's go.
Run us out check.
All right, and in another horror movie, the U.S. has now seized 2 oil tankers that have been linked to Venezuela in the North Atlantic and Caribbean. And the ship was sanctioned by the U.S. in 2024 for allegedly smuggling cargo for another company. Another thing that's going on right now is the United States, your President Trump and his administration.
Say my president. I ain't vote for him.
They're looking for a range of options to pursue in order to acquire Greenland.
Of course.
Right. So Greenland is a territory of Denmark, just so you know, but Donald Trump has wanted to get that for, quote, national security reasons. And he's been talking about that since his first presidential term. I feel like nobody took it seriously back then, but now definitely people are.
He would do anything to let y'all forget that he's on that list.
Now, Denmark has granted Greenland citizens the legal power to make their own decisions about their future. But according to the polls, it is highly unlikely that they would choose to become a part of the United States. So he's saying military force is always an option.
Yeah, let's start war with Greenland. Sure.
They said 85% of Greenlanders do not want their land to become a part of the United States. And nearly half of them are saying they see interest by the U.S. as a threat. All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. Now, we do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, it's a Wealth Wednesday. Stacey Tisdale is going to be here live. We're going to take your calls about your financial goals for 2026. I want to hear yours too, Akeem.
Okay, get out of debt.
We're going to do all of that. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods.
What it do?
I love when you come in because I feel like I kind of like update you on what's going on.
You do. This is my news for the week when I come see you.
All right, so let's get into some of these stories. So Mickey Rourke, there was a GoFundMe that was started for him so that he would not get evicted. According to reports, last month he was served with a notice to pay nearly $60,000 in back rent, or he had to leave his apartment. Then there was a GoFundMe that was started, and it raised more than $100,000 in 24 hours. Geez. But he's saying that he has nothing to do with that. Here's what he posted on his social media page.
I don't understand. Somebody set up some kind of fund for me to donate money. That's not me. I'd rather, if I needed money, I wouldn't ask for no charity. I'd rather stick a gun up my and pull the. So whoever did this, I don't know why they did it. I don't understand it.
Ooh, it's giving ungrateful.
Well, he's also an actor. He's older. You know, he played in The Wrestler, 9.5 Weeks, Angel Heart. He's been in a lot of movies. And so I got a little research done, and I saw today his manager actually did an interview where she talked about what happened. The Hollywood Reporter talked to her. And she's saying, and her name is Kimberly, she's saying that in the last 48 hours, we moved him out of his house. We put him in a hotel. The GoFundMe was done for him. That money is going to him. It's not going to me. And if Mickey doesn't want this money and decides, I don't want help, it's like it's charity, the money will be returned. She said he doesn't even have a key to his house. We had to get movers there, get all his clothing out, organize a new apartment. So basically she's saying, look, this was organized to help him, and maybe and he did say he's embarrassed about it. But she said no one's touched the GoFundMe money. It's to help him. She said Mickey was cool with getting help the other day, and now he's like, I'm not taking charity. But she also said that she's the person that's been paying for everything to get him out and put him up and everything. So she said he doesn't even have a bank account. He doesn't carry money. She said he sent her a WhatsApp saying, I'm forever grateful for all your help. I would never be able to do all this alone. But she did say she will remain his manager, and she's not quitting, and she's not going anywhere. So
what a good person. Shout out to Kimberly, you guys. That's amazing. Good for her.
You know, and she also said, look, he's never been one that manages his money well.
Obviously.
He doesn't really know the word moderation. He either has a lot or nothing. He lives check to check. He's also been very generous with people. He bought his ex-girlfriend who had cancer an apartment, didn't buy himself one.
Oh,
and
wow.
He's given a lot of money away to people and to friends and loan people money. So, you know, all of that.
Well, hopefully, I think he deserves, good for him. I'm glad he got the money.
Well, he didn't get it.
Well, I know. I'm glad it's in an account, and I hope Kimberly convinces him to take the help that he clearly needs.
All right, now let's talk about Tim Allen and Bill Maher.
Ugh.
They got into a discussion about DEI rules and how that have affected creativity. And according to them, it has destroyed sitcoms. And Bill Maher had some things to say about Angelina Jolie. He made a little snarky joke about that. But here's what they had to say about DEI and affecting the acting business.
Somebody told me I was like the Tom Brady of sitcoms. When they asked me to do a third one, I thought they were kidding. Because all the people that I know that I would make it with are either dead or not the right gender, and that doesn't fit the DEI thing that everybody wanted. Right. If you're going to do a sitcom, it's just got to be funny. You got to have some drama.
I couldn't agree more. Diversity is a great virtue. It's not the only virtue, and not everything in America has to look like Angelina Jolie's Christmas card.
Oof.
It's given tone deaf, but it's also like there's so many all-white sitcoms. Stop acting like there's not all the Sheldons.
Way more options.
There's so many all-white You can keep making no one's making you make a new sitcom that's not all-white. If people choose not to watch it because it's boring, that's on you.
Yeah, add a little color, okay? I promise you, it'll help you.
Miss Paso is
it
thriving.
Represents the world.
Yeah, Abbott Elementary is thriving. Yep. So...
Okay, well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Since it is a Wealth Wednesday, Akeem, I want to give you the opportunity to also ask some questions, because today we're taking calls live, and we want to hear about your goals for 2026, your financial goals for 2026. You know, that was the main thing I've been thinking about, and there's so many reasons for that, but I'll talk about it. It's way up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
All you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Stacey Tisdale is now here with us for Wealth Wednesday.
Happy Wealth Wednesdays, everybody. Happy New Year. It's the first Wealth Wednesdays of 2026.
And Akeem Woods has been guest hosting all day.
Hey, y'all.
But we're about to get all of your business, okay? And
Totally
I know you don't mind sharing, because that's what you do for a living.
That is what I do, talk about my life.
All right, so, Stacey, one thing, and everybody's going to be able to call in today and talk about their financial goals for 2026. So for Ask Yee today, Akeem, we're asking you, what are your financial goals?
My main financial goal is to get out of debt. All of my little loans and credit card debts, I'm going to get back to zero.
Okay.
So you want to get to zero in 2026?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like no debt. I don't have a lot of debt, but I just want to get rid of all of it.
Like, what's it? I need a idea.
Probably like 17,000, 18,000.
Okay.
So nothing crazy.
So that's specific. First thing about goals, I got to be specific. So you want to say, you want to get out $17,000 in debt.
Yeah.
What is one thing you are prepared to do in the next 30 days towards that goal?
Oh, don't ask him that.
All right, rob a bank.
No, see, I knew it. I knew he was going to say something crazy.
Okay, we can make that plan B.
No.
Okay.
But an idea what might be like you know your credit score, or I have an idea for you, but I want to see if there's one thing you're willing to do in the next 30 days.
Okay, give me your idea, because I don't have.
No, Akeem, you come up with an idea.
I have to get booked more.
What is okay, make more money.
How many credit cards do you have?
Just 2.
Okay, you have 2 credit cards.
Yeah.
So we're going to pick one, and you're going to focus on that one over the next 30 days.
Okay.
And the way that you're going to do that is you're going to make sure that you're paying a little bit more than the minimum.
Okay.
And you're also going to get some help. Angela and I have some friends at the National Foundation for Credit Counseling.
Okay.
We're going to give you their number, and you're going to call them, and you're going to get a free one-on-one credit counseling session, and they're going to help you create a whole plan. That's what's missing is a plan. That's all you need.
I want to ask you this too. Do you know what the interest rate is on the 2 credit cards you have?
No idea. It's Capital One and American Express.
All right, because I always recommend the one that has a higher interest rate. Start paying that one down a little bit more first.
Yep.
Well, American Express I owe way more. Capital One I can pay off. I just haven't.
Okay, what's one thing that you're willing to do today towards this goal? By midnight tonight, I'm going to take this step towards clearing my debt.
Start at OnlyFans.
I had one. I don't got the body
it
for
wasn't
it.
popping.
No, I mean, I'll call those people today.
You did it.
Yeah. The NFCC, the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. I think that's a great idea too, because again, that is something that is federal, so it's like very accredited. You don't have to worry, because I think sometimes we also don't know who to speak to when we want to make sure it's people you can trust.
Yep.
But this is something that's like certified.
Yes,
Okay.
They're a nonprofit. They're the biggest, most credible player in the game. So today, you're going to call and set up your appointment with a free credit counselor, and when you start working with them, They take care of all of that. They talk to your creditors. You're going to be like, why didn't I do this a long time ago?
Now, I also think long term, because you're talking about you have a goal for 2026. And one thing you said you need to do is get booked more. I feel like you've been working towards that goal by going viral on Threads. And
Viral, I'm sending a lot. I send like 20 emails a week.
Which I think is great.
Yeah, I'm very proactive in that aspect. Because I got to pay these bills.
What's been most effective?
I go viral a lot on Threads, so I sell tickets a lot on there. I'm getting more followers on Instagram, so speaking of which, follow me on Instagram, Akeem Woods, AKEEM Woods. And I'm starting to sell tickets. Like, I sell tickets well in Atlanta. I got a show in Philly that's selling okay so far.
You'll be in St. Louis?
I'll be in St. Louis this weekend. So yeah, just constantly posting and all the social media stuff.
Hey, you know what? I just want to say this last thing. Something that Akeem did that I thought was amazing was you applied for a grant.
Oh yeah, I did. I got it. I applied
Did you?
Yes, I got a shout out to Comedy Gives Back. So I applied for a grant with Comedy Gives Back, and I got a grant, a pretty good amount of money. I'm not gonna say how much, but
it
I got
was like 2 months of rent, right?
It was 2 months rent, yeah.
Which I think is amazing. So I just want to commend you for that because I do feel like Akeem is on top of it.
Shout out to Chanel Ali. She's a really funny comic, and she's the one who told me about the grant.
All right, but listen, we want to ask you guys about your financial goals for 2026. You just heard us get all in Akeem's business.
He has a plan, and he has something he's going to take.
And he's been doing things, but we want to hear from you. 800-292-5150. Call us up right now. It's way up.
A dream of living wealthy.
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's a Wealth Wednesday, and Stacey Tisdale is here with me today, and we're talking about financial goals for 2026. You guys are calling in, and we're going to talk to you about what you want to make happen, and right now we have Janice on the line. What's up, Janice? What's your financial goals for 2026?
So my financial goal is to at least save, because I'm building a house from the ground up. I want to at least save $50K with the work that I do, because I do get overtime every week, to be able, by the end of this year, to be able to go in with a big chunk sum of a put down.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, I found out this morning that overtime is not going to be taxed. So with that extra money, should I invest it? I know I want to save it, but then when you save it in the bank, you don't get much off of it.
That's awesome. You're really clear on your goal about saving the $50K, and it sounds like you just need to put that money to work.
Yes.
Okay, so do you ever invest money?
I did an investment with, but I made over the last couple of years, the percentage rate that I made on it was up about 300, but I want to be a little more aggressive because I'm looking forward to that house being built, and I want it to be built the way I want it to be built.
Right.
You need a little more guidance on the investing, and I'm going to tell you what a lot of people should be considering. Take advantage of the way AI can help you with that. There's actually an app called Portfolio Pilot, and they actually have a free component to it, and you can put your situation in, and it'll give you really great investment recommendations.
Hey, right. Thank you so much.
Okay, what are you going to do today? What are you going to do about this today?
Actionable steps.
Action step today we want everybody to take.
As an entrepreneur and a business owner, and I think I might have met you at Yee Day because I have a health and wellness business. I take action because that's what my coach Stormy teaches us. When you give good advice, when you ask for advice, you take action. And I'm going to take action. I'm going to read tonight, set aside some study time, and make my money grow for me.
And can I say one more thing, too? I always am really also a fan of being diverse with how I invest. Because, you know, when it comes to investments, anything could happen.
That's why Portfolio Pilot or apps like that is great, because you tell it your situation and it'll give you a well-rounded portfolio. And Angela's spot on, never invest in one thing. So that can be your action item today, to look up Portfolio Pilot.
I will definitely. A shout out, because I'm a returning citizen, to your house, Yee, that you got for the women that's returning, and I would love to be a part of that. But we'll talk on a different platform at a different time.
Love that. Well, thank you, Janice. It was a pleasure.
Happy New Year, Janice.
Likewise.
All right. Well, this is fun. I'm enjoying talking to people about their financial goals. So we're taking more of your calls. And remember what Stacey said. Just be clear on what your goal is, and then we'll make sure that you have some actionable items that you can do starting today. 800-292-5150. Call us up. It's a new year with some financial goals for 2026. It's Way Up.
Had a dream of living wealthy.
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Hey, Stacey.
Hey, Angela. We're so excited. It's 2026.
Yes, and it's Wealth Wednesday, and we want to know about your financial goals for 2026. Adriana, talk to us.
To pay down my credit card so I can start my business.
Well, tell me, how many credit cards do you have, and how much are you looking to pay down?
So right now I only have 2, and it's Capital, and it's a off-brand called Seale.
Okay.
And around how much do you have to pay off?
Probably only $1,000 on each.
Okay.
Oh, that's very doable.
Yeah.
For credit card debt, one of the things you want to do is pick one card and focus on that and do one at a time. And as Angela was just discussing, it's good to pick the card that has the highest rate. But what's one thing that you're prepared to do over the next 30 days towards this goal?
Probably pay a little bit more than the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Are you working right now?
Not currently.
Okay. Is there a reason why? Are you looking, or is there another reason?
I'm looking.
The one thing about the New Year's goals also is you always need accountability and partnership. And if you go to teamwealthwednesdays.com, you can sign up for a free credit counseling session, and someone can help you do this. But if you're just looking at $1,000 on each of those cards, really pick one and pay a little bit more than the minimum. And for an action step today, maybe make that change in your account today.
And can I say something too? Sometimes we have a goal financially, and there is an opportunity to do like even part-time work or take a job that may not be a career in order for you to do that, because I know you want to start your own business, right?
Yes.
And so sometimes it is a matter of just stacking up some money, paying off those bills, because like Stacey said, that amount is very doable, and you know you have a larger goal in mind. And so even if it's something that you're like, this is not going to be my long-term, because you have a long-term plan, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
That's true.
Okay?
Start with one of them, pick the one that has the highest rate, pay a little bit more than the minimum, and put it away. That's the most important thing. The card that you're focusing on, do not use it. And you can put it away and raise that minimum as an action step today.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
Yes, but get some income too, because you got to handle that also.
Definitely working on it.
Okay, all right. Good luck, girl. Can't wait to hear your update.
Let us know how it goes.
And let us know when you're ready to start that business so we could talk about it.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Happy New Year.
All right, well, thank you, Stacey, for that. That was our Wealth Wednesdays. You know, we want to make sure we're as helpful as possible.
That's right, and we created a wealth reset guide that will help all of you. It's a free download. Just go to teamwealthwednesdays.com. We're with you on achieving all those goals this year.
All right, and when we come back, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Woo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Akeem Woods.
What's up?
Thank you for welcoming us back for our first ever
Tell us a
2026 Tell Us a Secret.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it was great to hear your financial goals for 2026.
I'm ready to achieve them.
And I'm excited to work on you with it, and hopefully it makes it into a routine.
I'm excited. And speaking of stand-up, one of my goals for one of my New Year's resolutions was to get 100,000 followers on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 20,000 on one and 25,000 on another. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's AKEEM Woods. It takes 10 seconds.
All right, let me
to type
follow
that
you.
in. Girl, you... Imagine if you weren't following me, how many times I've been on the show. But Akeem Woods on social media. I'm in St. Louis this weekend doing 5 shows. And I'm also going to be in Philly on January 21st. And a bunch of other dates are being added to my website, Akeem Woods, AKEM Woods.com.
And I just want to reiterate that St. Croix is in the United States.
Oh, yeah. I did not know that. And my brother was born there.
Yeah. He was like, oh, let me know when you get back to the U.S. I'm like, bro.
My brother was born there.
It's
And
the
I
US
had no
Virgin
idea
Islands.
it was the U.S. Virgin
All right. Well, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Bye.
I just want to say, I know that it's a depressing season for everyone, especially with the weather changing. I know everyone is in different areas, but I'm hoping that we all can get through every obstacle that we are fighting and anything else.
I want to shine a light on my fiance, Ayana Honeycutt. She means the world to me. I love her, and thanks for all the good and all the light she brings into my life. Love y'all and everybody else around me. Prayers for everybody.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.